Hey, what's going on, good people? Armand Owens here once again with another episode of the Daily Unsung Leader. And I haven't done a video for the last couple of days, mainly because I don't know if you know, they released this amazing, body of work by the name of Hamilton on Disney Plus on Friday. And I've only watched it, like 24 times, maybe 25. I lost count. Now we're really, but just took this weekend to, focus on family. So I didn't do any writing. I didn't do any videos. Didn't, run any of my businesses or anything like that. I just kind of took the time off to just, focus on family, to be fully present. Because a lot of times I'm thinking about what content I can talk about in terms of leadership. How can I refine this latest chapter, on the multiple books that I'm working on right now. So sometimes that prohibits me from being present and giving the optimal me to the people that matter the most. So sometimes I think you gotta pull back and make sure you focus on what really matters the most. And today, I really just want um, to send a word of caution to all the leaders that are out there. Um, there's so much uncertainty that is happening in the world right now. And we as leaders a lot of times have a unhealthy obsession with control. We believe that we can control way more than we actually have control over. We believe that we can affect outcomes. Um, we believe that if only we were there, things would have been different. And that's a very unhealthy view of our level of control, especially in the midst of so much uncertainty. That leaves us to question every single thing that we're doing. And it leaves us in a place of anxiety. It leaves us in a place of frustration, leaves us in a place of anger, a place of hopelessness sometimes. But we have to navigate through all of this mess. We have to navigate through all of this noise. You, as a leader, were built for such a time as this. You have been designated as a leader because you are going to be counted upon to bring your best even when you are a mess. You are being counted on to bring your best even when you are a mess. Even when you yourself have no idea what you're going to do with your kids. We're in July. Still don't have a lot of fidelity on what is going to happen with the school system when you take your kids back to school. COVID-19 and the uncertainty with where we are with that, how that's going to affect us as a whole. Because it's not just the second order effects as a result of COVID. This happens as a result of the economy taking a downturn. This happens. No, it's the third order effects that occur that really affect how we lead, right? Because it's not just how the school system is not letting us know what's going to happen because they don't know themselves. It's how your spouse is being affected emotionally from that level of uncertainty, how your family is being affected by that level of uncertainty, that's now compounding the amount of pressure and anxiety that builds up in the house, and you have to go to work with that and expect it to lead in the awesome way that you only know how. It's tough. It's a tough situation. And one of the first things I can tell you is that please don't judge yourself. Please don't beat yourself up. Please take care of yourself. Can't do anything about what's happening. The only thing that we have control over is ourselves. we can control our attitude. We can control our thought processes. We can control how we respond in the midst of uncertainty, which is why we are the leaders. So when you see your people begin to do some things that are uncharacteristic, don't assume that it's malicious. Please give grace. Please be kind. Please be compassionate. Because they may are just having problems navigating all of the uncertainty. They may just be struggling with all of the lack of control. They may be struggling with wife's been out of work, husband's been out of work, kids are acting bad, not enough money being brought into the house that it once was a few months ago. All these things occurring at the same time. Give grace. Be compassionate with your people. Seek to understand what's going on first before you seek to go right in, going off because they may have messed something up. Now is the time to be compassionate, to be understanding, to have empathy for your people. Please don't allow the mess that you're dealing with your own self to affect how you interact with the people that you lead. Take a moment, step back, take a breath, and please don't assume maliciousness. Give your people a benefit of the doubt. Ask them how they're doing. Legitimately, genuinely see how they're doing. And be authentic with that request, because you'll be surprised what you find out. And look to be a leader, not just somebody who's in authority. All right. Unsung Leader out. Like, share, comment, let me know what you think. I'll be back tomorrow. I promise.